Naimbag nga oras, gagayen ken kakabsata, dati man ti programa, silnaag ti pagtaingan. Kumusta kaya amin? Kumusta amin? Nagiti amin, nagbuy-buy, itatang gundaway. Hello po sa inyong lahat. So, hangko baybayagenin niya, nga ipabuya deto'y necrological service or necrological ni Sir John Patrick Singson nga iso ti anak ni Sir Governor Jerry Singson. Idi kalma na pasamak iti necrological na ket madamdama isunto iti met panakaitabon na ditoy Hardin de Caridad alas 4 iti malem.
To embrace the world's beauty and wonder. Champa was a man of many talents and interests, but it was his warmth, humanity, and unwavering commitment to what is right that we will remember most. He lived as a proud Catholic, embodying the principles of love, forgiveness, and his passing today. Let us also celebrate the legacy of kindness. He said, "People will forget what you said. People will forget what you did. But people will never forget how you made them feel." Grandpa made us feel loved, valued, and cherished. In closing, let us honor Grandpa's memory by carrying forward the torch of his kindness and service. Let us be inspired by his unwavering commitment to making the world a better place. Though he may have left us in body, his spirit lives on in the countless lives he touched. May he rest in eternal peace of Christ. Thank you, JP. Thank you, si JP, for the gift of your presence in our lives. You will be deeply missed, but your legacy will live on forever. Special occasions. The committee at Tarataray Idi nga ubing with my cousins. Kasuga di Antin Anthony nga hanging out at adults table. Ang feeling ko, ang galing-galing ko na kasi alam ko na yung basics and billiards. Kahit na in the end, hindi naman na naulit after nun yung paglaro ko. Pero tumatak sa utak ko yun na first real one-on-one interaction namin. Kasi na-appreciate yung time and effort na binigay dito JP. Naturuan ako even if he didn't have to. Even if he didn't know if I'd ever play billiards again. And if siguro during that time, kasi sa utak niya, siguro digiti ka na nakakala dito na nakulit. Yung inananusan na, little did I know that many years later, yun ang intro sa pagkakilala ko kay Consal J.P. Simpson. I first worked with Tito J.P. when I was appointed as City Councilor in 2011. Back then, he was the ABC President and ex-official member of the City Council. Because third, Doc Ten and I were all appointed at that time. Nagkakadwa kami i-DJ Likod. Sa doon ni Tito JP nakatugo JP Likod ko. Sa lumang session hall pa kami noon dun sa office ngayon ng Tibigan. I remember he was quiet, but malalim siya mag-isip. He would think things through and would have side comments about the hindi mapagpapatangan, but would reserve it for us at the back. Pero pagdating sa mga concerns ng ABC at that time, awan hesitation na nga mangitap there, tinyada, kinagini ka sa Pulanda. Fast forward to 2 elections later, Tito JP was already a regular member of the City Council and seeking re-election, and I was coming back to the council and running for the first time. Maalala ko noong campaign na yon, si Manong Carlo was running for the first time as city mayor din. Because our lineup back then was made up of mostly younger men, tas half naman were the oldies. Tapos na kami nga babae, hindi na Tita Lulu, ni Mag Bennett, ni Mang Kisses din siya. Siyempre, the boys would be faster in walking. Around this time din kasi nagja-jogging na si Tito JP noon. Tapos kasama siya sa mga physically fit and speedy. Sila doon nila mga Ramil third, siyempre si Tito JP, Mag Bennett, and Kuya Carlo sa harap. Uray na tapo, uray na pitak, ala sige na lang. Nakakapagod humabol pero nakaka-inganyo rin yung energy nila. Malala ko noon, kung makalimutan ko yung sunblock ko, alam pa agad kung kanino hihingi kasi lagi siyang meron sa bulsa. Tapos syempre yung sunblock pa niya, level up, pinakamataas na SPF. Kasi ayaw niya noon na sobrang umitim. Tapos kapag sa gabi naman, pag may sortie kami na dito JP ang first half ng mga mag-speech. Pagkatapos namin mag-speech, may go room na kami sa likod. Ang dala na ni Jong yung cooler ng beer. Pangtanggal ng pagod after a long day. Tapos, agad na naman the next day. Campaign na naman, game na naman, same routine. Never miss din sa campaign na napagkakamalan siyang si Tito Ronald or si Tito Ryan. Maalala ko one time, yung matanda, as struggle na figure out na hindi ko Ronald na dito. So, inunaan na pa yun. Kung na, Hana, shock ni Kong, Nana, shock ni JP. Siya. Pero one time naman, taga-kawain yung nakampanyahan namin, nakala siya si Tito Ryan. Nakiride na lang siya, sabi niya, well, boto sakto ah. Yes, kahit na hindi naman siya si Tito Ryan. The next na election, kami naman tatlo ni Tito JP at mga sa harap, and para kaming body system back then, pushing and supporting each other through the campaign. Pagdating naman sa council, tahimik pa din si Tito JP, but I will always remember how he would intently listen to the proceedings, and when he should, he would readily give his opinion on things we were discussing. I would see him deeply think about the matters to be voted on bago siya mag-raise ng hand. Siyempre, kahit regular member na rin siya, he would still champion the concerns of the barangays. With Tito JP. Many years ago, my first vivid memory of him was my cool Tito was willing to share his time and effort to me, even if he didn't have to, and if he didn't know what would be sa billiard student niya. Today, the last few memories of him I choose to remember are those of him as my cool colleague. A generous man, not only financially, but generous of the time he would give to the people and effort he put into his work as a legislator. He did things without hesitation, without thinking about what was in it for him. He was truly a public servant. A wise man once said, "The things you do for yourself are gone when you are gone, but the things you do for others remain as your legacy." As we come together today to remember our time working with him, that tayo na taga City Hall, that tayo na taga Barangay, may the life of service that he lived and the work he has done serve as his legacy to our beloved city. And may his family be comforted knowing that he will be missed, but his memory will live on in and through all of us here today. Lord, thank you, Tito JP. Thank you, Consel John Patrick Simpson. Farewell and rest easy.
Yang kita Jokan Tuson Uray pa'y nalagayang yang pa Ida Republika Dati yang pa kay Puan Vice President yang pa kay Puan and ato nagkagawang even in his growing up years, ang mga ko hindi jangka. Nalit na ako, ipapintas sa parang subukan. Kaya nabasa, ipanungunan. Hindi na kaya ang plano mo. Kasi parang saranggilan sa bayan. Gatay na siya. So, may iwak na tungtungod news. Bueno, sumasukset man lang, isang ngayong makita na siyang pa. Jadi, may sama na raw, hindi mano ito, sabi na, munahan na rin kita. Kaya ita, kapag nakalimutan, mapasanong kaasi, siya nagpuspolo, kijambat. So, at talayon yung may, di kawayan, flying school, kung makita na iya kakap sa, kaya sa kasi pinakating na pagkamuan at tamang ka. Handa nga, handa dirit na. Ngayon, so, pitag sa lusod, di may isa na gayon na sa bahay nga desisyon tinawag ng mga kumpulan ng gabgat. Matigit, mga alam si opinion, pag ito'y kabandungalan na, o yung gagayon na, sa public places, gagayon na. Kaya ita, may gampa. So, sakpay nga, mga organization ni. Ako, makita na nga medyo naitay, tanong panilipong. Hindi mo, ang dami stock po kay Porto. Ako na nga yung sikita. It might be fun for us. Maminsan, dati pa yung abot ng mabili. It's session, yung important eh. Pagkasaluhan ng timay sa nga konsero. Ngayon, nagsigara. The Diyos, the goodness of a man, jump up. Yung kakabsat. So, ato, maparaan, pinagsapuanin, ato, natin pinagsasapuanin. Ngayon, ikakaridata na dahil territory. Kaya po, mante, it true right story. Kapag-istoryaan kanya, hanggang ba. Kapsat, ang mo, nga mapangkat, hidok niya ako kaya pa. Tada ito'y pinabayag mo. Ngayon uray, this inevitable day, kaya talaga, nga nakapagno ka, kunapilus, panagbilik na. Kaya pagpagaan niya ako Diyos, yung kapag telephone number na, ng Matthew 12:28, come to me, who are weary and heavily laden, and I will give you rest. Diyan ba, mga sila mapangkanto, makantawan niya po, tatlong si Gida, na you are the right man in the paradise, O God. Diyan ba, at kastan, at pakala, sige yung nun. Diyan ba, rest in peace.
Hindi na barangay, hindi ka na yung puso. Dapat kita na ito. May parik na din ang meeting sa dapat Vice President. So, ako ni JP, diyan pa. Kado hindi pinagkatuan ni iso hindi successor ko. Pwede ABC President hindi. So, hindi continued hindi napintas with Ganda. But, and then after, we became city councilor. So, as a legislator, we legislate measures, important measures, especially for the barangay. So, we have so many plans. We have so many plans, especially for the barangay. So, don't worry, our plans will be continued. Of course, with the help of leaders and, of course, the help of and above all is our mighty. So, ako ni JP last month, I received a call when I was at ICU at Asian Hospital. And this call na so, hindi that is the third call, fourth call. And that thing ko, ito na. Kaya, manong kumusta ka? Ay, salot yun yan pa. Despite of yun, that condition, nasama ng pelaeng ang kumusta. That's the kind of terms of the wire. So, I salute you. So, karang nakatungtungan ni inungtan ng private ni Dr. Engineers. So that's why you are at ICU because you need rest. Kaya mga kang diyan, kaya tawag din sa JP. So, ito pa hindi plano ni mo ng JP. Kaya tayo nangyari, tapos tayo na tayo, nagkaan will kami. So, JP, you know that you are listening to us, you will be remain forever in our heart. So, maybe till we meet again, but not so.
Kaya, that's my mind sa buong pamilya ni Kuya Jerry, ni mga pamilya, at sa lahat ng nagmamahal kay Councilor Jimmy. When si administrator, manager, called me and asked me to deliver eulogy for Councilor JP, immediately I said yes. Sige lang. I did not hesitate. I asked immediately what time, what date. But when the call ended and after some time, I thought of canceling. So I had to back out din. Kaputa sila ang makayanan direct na awan diamond ito yung kayan ko at si JP. But here I am. I showed up just like you. We all showed up, present here. Just like maybe this is, I believe Consi JP will have wanted this. All of us to be present, gathered in honoring him. And just like him, when we were still serving as counselors, kaya't na kinanayon present, iti sessions me, present, iti adu nga activities, iti city government, at kastabo, iti how dedicated was in serving as a city councilor. Iti sumrekap iti City Hall, appointed city councilor na, tama yung sabi ni Janina, sabay-sabay kami. And Consi JP was the APC president then. He was very much concerned with the barangay campaigns and all the barangay affairs and programs. Amo nagiti po nga kapitanes neta. BP na amin nila. Talaga nga taga-gathering sa Leche Suna. Ayan, nagiti barangay campaigns na ngayon. Kadwa Kaya itimet after Suna nga nag-APC, the regular councilor ay nagilitan kami na nagpabutos in 2013. Kaya when we have session, tin-observe ko ni Consi JP, kaya he's a man with few words, but with a golden heart. No magsarita, ababa lang. Ngayon makita how dedicated he was in serving and in his treatment to all the people and all the behaviors. Malagit ko launay, sometime in our early years as a consular at the field trip nga city officials sa Hong Kong DJD. Kaya si kami iti roommates kani Councilor JP. Yung malagit ko launay, when we entered the room, yung sigida na tinawagan na ni Manangan. Kaya pakita kaya nag-video call. Fiber sa pala, hindi fiber. Mami, ito yung bed ko. Banana. Tapos no, after nag-shopping ni Suna, isend na ni picture. Ito yung na-shopping ko. Banana. So, kasjay, kaayat ni Suna. Ipinagserti. And kasjay, kaayat ni Suna. Ipamilya. Makita, mga love na heart. And also, siyempre, kids, kanayon na may istorya. Every time the gatherings may istorya. Going back, when we have sessions, alam niya, kung si JP is a man of few words, but he get things done. No, at iti resolution na, at ordinance na, kumasitik. Third, makamabalin ang ito ang questionin. No, makamabalin, papapatangan tayo doon after session. Question yun. Ano? Yan. Kaya na lang na pumasa Filipino measures tapno agserbi at banat dadagiti tattao kaya itibigay. So, han mo na yung nagsasao, nagsao man, ababala, but parang niya, he get things done. Action man ni Apo Consular JP. Kaya kaganijay, iti memories ko kaya ni Apo Consular JP. Amo, nagrigal na panganutin na awanin isunan sigong tayo. But I'm sure that with his passing, he will be leaving a legacy of kindness, compassion, and generosity. So, thank you, Consi JP, for the friendship. Thank you for the memories. Thank you for serving our fellow Filipinos. And let me end by saying two phrases from our league, the Philippine Consulars League, that is very descriptive of Consular JP. First is public service of self. And once a consular, always a consular. So long, Consular JP.
Hindi nalaman kung sakit na JP. Naglating hindi na. Saya nagkaunay. Then, pampanunutik. Kung kasabi kita sa saan. Hindi nalaman kung bimusay kita. May shed years. Siguro, nag-play nagsamahan. Atas, may isang pangkantay yung tayo kasi. Anak man na may consider, anak man na may consider, kasi dahil napagayan na, yung shock, consider picture na nag-iing katwa. Then may isang pangkantay hindi. We share the common respect and admiration. Kaya kung naman ni Apo JP, yung gana iti Mariro, si President Perez ko ng mga 20. Ay, sugaya. Memang kami nagpapangutang dari lokasi yang kena JP. Di kami lang. So, pagkarap ko kami na kapagamang kita na karapnet at JP. So, hanggang na may eleksyon. Pinterview. Ngayon, sa pwede na akong hindi akong pinagkatuwag na pinagkatuwag kasi kung saan dito din din madali yung pagsasawang bunada kung sino tayo pinagaling ng tao kaya gusto kaya ako nasapang na dahil ng tao kaya tas ka mamati ako tinday ito na, kaya pinagkatuwag ko ng mga napoye Kita kinalit na. Pasanong si pinataroon ng mga puso. Very generous. Very kind. Aming nakasitip kalat ko na. Tuloy pa 2013 election. Jadi kita mong inanagamang filing di kandidato. And during campaign, during middle of campaign di 2013, kaysa nabigat, bago kami na upang nagkampanya. Wala na. Yung maraming tarpaulin mo. Kung pang-kampanya tayo, huwag kayo makita ng tarpaulin mo ba na. Ikaw na ka na ko, JP. Bakit at kayo ng turong kanya? Bakit yung mga utay amin? Ikaw, following day, ang tenso natin 2,000. Kumanahan niya. May ayaw na galing mo na. Para kanto tarpaulin mo. Mas tawa na. Ang pinamangtin. Igatan. Jadi 2,000. Siguro, hindi nga rin kahit naman siguro na mamamurang ni tao, hindi nga rin dawin. Siyempre po na yung anak na ito na mga tao. So, kita, yung kanito, direct na tao, naglayingin kung muna. So, dahil yung first time ko nga nakanirisan, nakakitaan kasi ang pinatarong ako, pinagpuspuso, pwede ba yung kumanta ako dyan. Hindi, pinagkangkampanya hindi, kakamilat at ikalain ng kuyong, kung kuna ng pasday, nung kaininong kamante, at si Bode ni Jen, at mineral water dyan ito, nung tulat na kada jungin, kadawan. Pero kung yung kaya-kaya. Tapos nung magpas di kampanya, hindi sa basit palaminis. So that was 2013 election. Kita ko, makasano si pinalalim dahil pinaka na project. In 2016, sila tapatan kami. Kuna kanya na project. Tulungan na ito kasi niya pagpandayan, kinakasulat niya. Okay, nakakikikon si. So, sinuspiler namin, pwede nga sarita na, yung kaya na kanya, tinulungan na niya. Kung kasi nagkampanya kami, house to house, siya ta, yung presada at iklalaw niya ako dito. So, medyo siguro, nakakit na ako talaga, kasanong pinapudnog yung kinalaing bibigay yung gulaon na dyan pa. In 2019 election, baga kanya naman during the middle of the campaign. Pumasok ang kanya na, natulungan na, ipagkandayan. Huwag manong ko na, mga dalagan. So, palatas pinmorte di result na direksyon. Narigrega di pagkandayan. Umuna kasi sumbi. Median ko, sorry manong, parang niya. Di kami natulungan yun. Sorry. Ang moment pinapasama kita yung direksyonin hanggang sa kaso di bang na. Kung kayo ka na ako, pinasasama din yung direksyon. So, pinamapanong ang pinatik sorry na. Pinapanong na siguro dahil karinahan niya na tulungan na. Ngayon, unfortunately, yung resulta. Ngayon, ibotong tayo na po. Dahil kinalaning na PJP, ito sure kailang. PJP lang ipasapa na kanya muna ng session me. Again, ako, dahil ipakakitaan kasano pinalaing ni Abu Dhabi. Nung ipanggang initiation ako, nakaulilit isuna. Isuna iti tao nga ang nagkitakit na saludsod ang nalit agindalain. Matanang mo, pagsalusod. Ngayon at dami nagitay, nimbalik ko ka nga nagpampangon na ang may nagkitakit ako nga misyer. Asli ko naman, asli. Nukas dyan nga at i-endorse it-executive nga bintay. Ng masapot na program. Ikumpula na ka ngayon. Kung nangamong kailangan, total kit, pagsayatan may ititagabigan, kit pagsayatan may gobyerno tayo. Kababain, kinimanan kayo pa, kababain kayo ni Carlo, Mayor Carlo. Program kailangan. So, ni ako JP, bigyan nga galad na. Mas natin kahit ako magdaswapi ani. Kawan din di mapaspasakitan. Kawan din di magkagrabyado. Kawan din di pinagkikinawatan. Kaya na kita di natapos na kami na pagpanag kay panggap si trabaho mi akas konsehal. Ang nanguray suna nga nagkastagay session mi ngayon, nung sumuna ako, iti Sunarita, kahit amin-amin kami doon eh. There was one time na nag-public hearing kami, kurehan suna ng membro, kumain mag-isali, i-public hearing. Ang may comment mo na siya, kaya kayo lang makatagwain, experience mo kasi pinag-public hearing yung ibarbarangay. Kung di social side, ikibiyag niya kas konyehal. Sinjak malipatan kanya natin doon di okasyon. Daman di selebrasyon di city, daman di papalanding katadwa. Otot taon na dito ibigan, yung okasyon. Surat tayo kung muna tumawag. Ano nga oras tayo mga pala? Nagipagbato tayo. Pagkikitaan tayo. Pagkikita tayo pinikasituin, palangisan kasi. Kung saan tumagaskan po ka pabaray kayo kasi pili mo. Sabay kami mga pala. Hindi pa pala ng okasyon. Kasi dyan, hindi na putno ni JP. Kasi dyan, hindi nang yung papet na, ikatagwa na. Baka na, ikitaan din yung oras na. Ato rin tayo, nagpagkadwa kami ngayon, nag-real na kamabet kung ibagan. In short ako, nag-real, napalubusan, ikinis na nagayin, na nakapagpagumba pa, alalay, mga makulak. Kanay ng ipagbagal, kapitanis na nakagdadwa na nakaputmulak na nakanyada na hindi siya pinag-ibisikin. Ang pahay ko ang mga kamera, pag-serve nila, wala na. Pero one time, hindi sabay kami na bumaba. Hindi gusto may kaskonsya. Ngayon, paano-mano mo na. Pindento na, ano ka, nagasa tulibing ko, kahit nanto may pasubla ka, subi na ito ang konsya. Ikitan na ito man ang nayamin na buti, para rin mo mapag-asaman na ito man. Jadi mapalo may agad. Nawanan ako JP sa kanya. Hindi nawala yan. Jadi nagtutulakan yan. Mula pa yung kasta. Hindi patulagi. Hindi kinapipintas na memory. Hindi kinapipintas na kalat mo. Pagayatan yung tayo na kalatwa. Example kung apos ng iba. aming agaraw ni Apo JP na swab-swabe. Alam na mo yun. Nagbabado naman, pinagdargaraw na. Tungo natin ang tao. Kawalang timagulat. Then, kastamin siguro, impression. Katuan na nabibit sa Thailand. Naroon ako JP, sabi ko nga, pinamok, na kumakat ka, isidong niya ako. Ako ka naging kinapipintas, minaramin ng pagkarabaw, kita ba, pinitipagan ng tao. Ako JP, pagyaman.
Kamulat na iti pamilya nga inulilan ni Sir JP nga tapsa kayo. Itinagan na rin iti gobyerno siyudad Titigan nga idalawa na po ni Mayor Jose Bonito Singson Jr. Nagkastalit na po iti 8 City Council. Itawalawan na po ni Vice Mayor Honorable Randall Singson. Busan lang na basa iti linawang dating na resolusyon. Republic of the Philippines, Province of Ilocos, City of Vigan. Office of the Sangguniang Panglungsod, 8 City Council, Resolution number 87, Series of 2023. A resolution expressing heartfelt condolences and sympathy to the bereaved family of the late John Patrick J.P. Ancheta Singson, former Sangguniang Panglungsod member and the Liga ng mga Barangay President of the City of Vigan. Whereas, former City Councilor John Patrick J.P. Ancheta Singson was born on May 29, 1972 to parents Governor Jeremias Jerry Singson and Mrs. Marilu Ancheta Singson. He married Mrs. Elizabeth Ann Lim and was blessed with 2 children, Lauren Mariel and Enrico Sean Patrick. Whereas, the late John Patrick Singson finished his elementary and secondary education at St. Paul College of Ilocos. He then taught his Bachelor of Science in Commerce undergraduate course at the Philippine School of Business Administration from 1989 to 1993. Whereas, he was called to serve his constituents when he was elected as Barangay Captain of Barangay 6, Vigan City, for 2 terms from 2007 to 2010 and 2010 to 2013. He was consequently voted by fellow barangay leaders to spearhead the Liga ng mga Barangay and as ex-officio member of the 3rd and 4th City Council of the Sangguniang Panglungsod. Whereas in 2013, he was elected as Sangguniang Panglungsod member of the 5th City Council and was re-elected on 2026 and 2029 for the 6th and 7th City Council, completing his 3 terms as a City Councilor. In his tenure as legislator of the City of Vigan, he chaired the committees on barangay affairs, infrastructures, and public works, and games and amusement. Whereas, as a local lawmaker, he advocated legislation for the welfare of the Viganos, particularly for the barangay governance and the welfare of the marginalized sector in the society. As such, he co-sponsored an ordinance established the PWD Office of Vigan City on 2010, as well as the regulation on the ownership, care, and upkeep of animals in all barangays, among others. As the Liga ng mga Barangay President, he sponsored an ordinance requiring all barangays of Vigan City to have their own dry seal. Whereas, a chairperson of the Committee on Infrastructure, he also sponsored resolution authorizing the local chief executive for the implementation of various infrastructure development projects and services for the city government and different barangays in Vigan. Whereas, former city councilor and leader ng mga barangay president, Mr. John Patrick J.P. Singson, joined the hands of our Creator last September 30, 2023. Whereas in his 15 years as a public servant, former Councilor J.P. Singson has been known for his kindness and generosity, who served the Viganos with open arms. Whereas a former member of the Sangguniang, the City Councilors of Vigan condoles the family of a kind and generous leader, worthy in recognition for his deeds that has touched the lives of people and has already been cared not just in the heart of every members of the legislative branch, but the city, the entire city of Vigan. Signed, Honorable Sir Bonita Singson Jr., Mayor, Honorable Randy B. Singson, Vice Mayor, Honorable Chanina Carien Medina Fariñas, Sangguniang Pangunsod, Honorable Evaristo Singson III, Honorable Larry Raboy, Honorable Nestor Pajaro, Honorable Glendale Benson, Honorable Adagio Anfe Artaos, Honorable Alistin Arce, Honorable Liborio F. Arca, Honorable Karen Bakiran, Honorable J. Anja, signed also by Honorable Edmond Net, Liga ng mga Barangay, Vice President, Honorable Mariana Taob, DPSK Vice President, and attested by Jason P. Avila, the Secretary to the Sangguniang Pangunsod. I request our Honorable Mayor and Vice Mayor and the 8th City Council to please come forward.
The city government of Vigan, and of course, the family, isang kabesa ng kanila to. And again, ko lang our sincere responsibilities.
Okay lang, ma'am.
So, no may pag-object niya pa ako at manubit natin masaw tayo na tayo na mga kaya ng Sona. I think he was a very simple person. At ang komplikado ako, ang may mga testimony, unless na yan na kasi. Kaya, ano kayo na yung mga tutiboses na unless pago. So, out of your words, hindi pa kami kami ang mga tutiboses na. But there is no question, he was a very dedicated public servant. He was a very sincere relative, friend, nagiging, meron mga ibang kanyara, pinggir na. Kaya, dati kinabayag namin, nagsaserving amang muna naging tao kaya kung natihabay ko, kung masinikit natin, ay dito, sugi na ta. So kami sa atin na aming hanawa. But nevertheless, as nilingkod ka sa tayo, he was always open, he was always open heart in helping others niya. And nakasimpet ako. Ako sa mga may pang-describe. Ganyan na, soft-spoken, again, may matungod dito sa Engineering. And di dyan nakasimpet, one question, siya observe online, and ano kaya magibigyan unless masapol magibigyan kaya hindi ito atin hindi attention na. And nagitaya po muna ito natin. I think it is very common sa pag-isip. Kung mamutay ka dyan we're all one in saying that the character na for that reason isomento iti pakalagay ipagtagay dyan we will miss you dearly Japa. We will always remember the happy moments that we spent together hopefully and I know for sure that you are in good company starting with all our other relatives who are glad to have it. We are happy to know that masyadong pinagsabutan na kanya. Sigurado kami dahil tanda na makakayakay ka niya mga invertiba mga hindi kabuhay sila mo Diyos. Diyos ang tingin and again we will miss you dearly.
Dami ako malakas na. Medyo natagsin na panunutin kasi we were supposed to heal as one and together. Okay, kami. Aduh, ayak na niya na. Teriga. Nagkita ka ng isang ina. Hindi mo nung nakisunod na pati ka. Ang buwan mo ayak na niya. So, I offer myself to all of you. To add sa brother. Patrick environment. Ask your father. Kailangan kayo na mga I offer myself to you. Ask your best friend also. Eh, bagay yung aming na sa akin, JP na po sa istorya man na rin, DJ Katrugianan kami sa akin. Awal di time limit na rin daw niya. Sometime in August of last year, na-diagnose ni JPP esophageal cancer, stage 3, o rather yung makati niya. So, yeah, na-admit di Makati din. So, bisita Bisona, after 3 weeks, na kami may brother Jay, medyo nagbutin kami ng bed, so nga nagpa-executive check-up kami ako. Hindi nagpa-executive check-up kami, not knowing pati siya kaya pag-alagyan na esophageal cancer na stage 2. So that's how all it started. So nagpukaw na, iti sometime in September ako niya, damdamo pala ni Alcerbia kasi ikaw sila, diba? Kawanin, nadadaan yung momentum ko. Anyway, na-admit kami di mga atinid. Nagkintan kami nga ng chemo for 36 sessions kami of chemo and 28 sessions of radiation. Nagriga ako na chemo is once a week, 4 to 5 hours. Tapos 28 sessions of radiation. Tuloy-tuloy din ako nga. Monday to Friday, ang ginana kami. Saturday, Sunday, radiation pa rin. 28 sessions. The radiation week only takes 15 minutes. Yung biyahe from Philippines to Makati is 3 hours. Agasan biyahe 3 hours, mapan 15 minutes radiation. Agawin kami 3 hours na rin. Kasi ako kariga, ni Mami padpad daw kay TV. Mainday, luto-luto. Sila hindi kayo daw kasi kaya tayo dito, Brad. We will heal together as one. Gigdan ka. So after the chemo and radiation, kaya di mga timid agina na kami di 1 month, sada kami i-surgery. Ikaganda din di esophagus no, sada buhay mo din di stomach ni sada ikami, ito'y throat ni. Iyoten, jakulera. I-explain na di surgery ni radical. Tampatin na dito ay pengen, di roso, di tagiliran. Tapang isa na ang hindi madapat na instrument. Tapos logida kami kalau 45 degrees. Basta niya, forever na. Kasi logida kami kalau 45 degrees. So, nagputing kami. So, now here comes hindi sa pala kapanood na di pamilya na thanks to Tito Bonito, in-suggest na di Singapore. So, we considered that. So, di tinagdan ni Singapore, napakabi nagpa-second opinion. Talaga nga naglibas kami di Makati. Kasi kami nagpapaganda naman. So, tinda kami mga di Singapore, nag-meeting kami ni Dr. Zen. Kamu may opera kami bilang, hindi buti na instrument lang. I don't know what you call that. Sa paroscopic. Paroscopic sa Pilipinas. Anyway. No. Doctor. We don't do that here. We will try to kill your cancer without surgery. Sisangin ka namin yan, parang when will we start? Tomorrow, you start Bristol. The next day, we will try to study the case of baby. Kasi nakakaroli ko ka na eh. According to the Singapore doctor, stage 4 ka no, di ko ka na nag-light up na lymph nodes. Minsan natin sure what it again. Well, anyway, so as then. So we were given 12 sessions of chemo again. Sakto 12 kami. Immunotherapy. Nasa pa. Nagsangga sa the first 6 chemo natanggap na di bagi. Nagsangga sa JP Hana natanggap di bagi na. So di makkel di tumor na. Ikuan, so na-delay. So inikada di baro ang chemo na medicine ako sa baling approach. So, nagbalin diya eh. Nag-corre di medicine kanya. Ikuan sa amin, na-corpus ko di 12 chemo. Ikuan, asin ako in remission, dahil JP na di hospital garo diya. Ilang ni JP, the nurses at the complex or the Simpson Brothers.Ag-aabay kami di ba dyan po di Pagkimban, Simpson on his way to Manila, tag-fly kumakabigatan na mapag Singapore, nakaalam ikuan di virus, di nagpasulan, pneumothorax, nag-angin, di Parana, Kingston di Parana. Kasi kaya tanay naman di makatipid. Kasi di Pangasinan ke, tila nagbibiro ka sa ospital, awan nakabiro ka, klinik. Oo, tapos kinupaan na di angke, di dapat kumakaya. So pinag-deposit doon na 55,000. Oo, yung taray nga na di makatipid. So di ay, kasi ayan. Hindi na atasan di makatipid. After today, I think, oo, nagawin di Pilipinas. Pagkamuan, kami nasimutan, nagamit bibigan. Kaya natin tumulong, reach out, pinagay. Kaya, so nagamit. Ilami ako. Diyan, alam mo rin, tinulong niya. Kaya, isulitin ng pariga kanya na. Tinulong niya. So, talaga parang may naging cancer. Naging cancer, kaya makontrol ni doktor, hindi Singapore. Hindi talaga naman niya. So, mada kayo nagsiksigarin na po. No, kaya yung pa kaya kami, kaya yung mata, sigarin. Nabigat ni Kwame Kennedy, hindi mo kami, nabigat, makatulong ako sa totoo lang. Tuman makatulong 1-2 hours kaya narabaw. So maraming kita di dahil kaya kusina. Makati Med, di Singapore, nariga di nagdaanan ni. Tapos, naluto min sa amin na klase naluto ilugin. Scramble. Sunny side up. Scramble ba rin? Sunny side up ba rin? Dili pa di kalaban min. Hala nga di sickness mi di kalaban mi ako. Dili pa boredom. Yan, hindi lumaban. Di boredom. Mauto yan. Oo. Mabor. Tapos, di pa homesick. Mahiliw kami tapos, kabalan yung pwedian. So, di ang galing niya, very strict eh. Yan, so, parang lagi, pass your papers, finish or unfinish. Parang lagi. So, among di mundo, binisigaw nila, naile ako, pero kahit kung wala tayo sanay tayo nagbibigay ti respective families. Nag-hold kami medyo ilit na liga. So, di nagdaanan namin ticket na surpass namin niyo. Thanks to my papa and mama, dahil ni mama na sunagad ka doon kay namin since day one. May papa may oil sa laya na, siyempre, nag-dumit di Daya po, di kwan yung nagsagasa pinayapayan na producer, di kwan. At hindi nagpura tatay, di apura minsan mabhati na matigiti na laing isulat di wala. So, nagpano tapos
Pasilain, sir.
so, lagi, Brad, at online sabong kayo malaki, hindi lolong sa anong kita. Kaya isat-sat yung palagi ni Mang Sheila. Hindi ka padalagan, so parang kami pabilang. Tapos nanti, ang palagakata. Natusul yun. So, tigil lang ako, Brad, thank you very much for the memories. Ato, nagwami. Naglinlambing kami nila ini. Brad, natiga mo, ilog, sunny side up. No, sila kanan. At walking kami, nalaw, magpasukan, walking po. Well, anyway, brother, may you rest in peace. I know you're with God right now. At least you're having eternal right now. Kada kayo amin ako, awan labas na, kaya mga kami ulit, kaya amin mo muna yung paglalinitin namin. Kaya tuloy ang buhay, na kaya ni JP na naliday tayo. Apa niya? Then, ano, nasay sa'yo, pinagkuha na.
Nag-travel na.
Para natin sa ating nakuha. So, thank you so much for everything. Thank you.
Liga ng Barangay Bigan City Chapter, kami man magipaglalingit. Hindi isisina isinong tayo ni John Patrick Ancheta Simpson. Please allow me to read our resolution of condolences. Republic of the Philippines, Heritage Province of Ilocos, Bigan City. Liga ng Barangay, Bigan City Chapter. Excerpts from the minutes of the special session of the Liga ng mga Barangay Vegan City Chapter held on October 4, 2023. Resolution number 1, series of 2023. A resolution conveying the most sincere condolences of the Liga ng Barangay Vegan City Chapter to the bereaved family of the late John Patrick J.B. and Cheka Simpson, a former Sangguniang Panglunsod member and Liga ng mga Barangay President of the City of Vegan. Whereas, a devoted and dedicated public servant who carries in his heart the passion to devote time, resources, and efforts to his family and to the public, has joined the Creator last September 30, 2023 at the age of 51. Whereas, he left his loved ones, family, and friends in deep sorrows, especially his beloved parents, Governor Jeremiah Jerry Simpson and Mrs. Marilo Ancheta Simpson, and her loving wife, Elizabeth Ann Lim, and her children, Lauren Mariel, and Enrico Sean Patrick. Whereas, with his innate societal values, he was called by the community for public service and on his own kind of accommodating accord. He served as a punong barangay in Barangay 6, Vegan City, for 2 terms. He was consequently voted to spearhead the Liga ng mga Barangay as ex-officio member of the 3rd and 4th City Council of the Sangguniang Panglunsod. Whereas, JB, as he was fondly called, is the epitome of a tough, strong, and kind man. He displayed allegiance to his mandate as punong barangay and Sangguniang Panglunsod by his numerous measures which aim to provide comfort and alleviate the lives of the constituents. Whereas, as he departs, he will always be remembered as a devoted public servant to the people of Vegan and as a source of love and inspirations to her family and colleagues. Whereas, with his expression of heartfelt sympathy and condolences, the Liga ng mga Barangay Vegan City Chapter joins the bereaved family in beseeching the Creator in His wisdom and compassion to grant his soul an eternal peace in His glorious kingdom. Now, therefore, the Liga ng mga Barangay Vegan City Chapter in session assembled on motion of Honorable Constante V. Benson, unanimously seconded, resolved as is hereby resolved, expressing the sincerest condolences to the bereaved family of the late John Patrick J.P. and Cheta Simpson, a former Sangguniang Panglunsod member and Liga ng mga Barangay President of the City of Vegan. Resolved further that the family of the late Honorable John Patrick J.B. and Cheta Simpson be furnished a copy of this resolution. Approved and enacted unanimously by all members this 9th of October 2023. May I request our Liga President and all the officers of the Liga to present this resolution of condolence to the bereaved family.
everyone who is here with us right now, I want to thank you all for remembering and commemorating my dad's life. He was an exceptional public servant who was touched countless lives. Ever since I was a young boy, I grew up watching my dad serve the people. Mula nung sa pagpatira. Granadi po ko siya dati. I remember he would always leave the house kasi makasya daw siya sa mga guide and sa mga tao. He would always keep himself busy no matter what, and he never ran out of time for papers. Kaya minsan talaga siya nagiging sa bahay kasi he was always out with his cellphone family, which is you guys. That's the kind of man he was. Generous, kind, calm, and sincere. I am certain many of you here were inspired by my dad, including myself. He would have done so much more if he was given more time, but we all know that his actions have left a tremendous impact on our lives, and his legacy will live on forever. In public service, you always give more than what you get, and not many people would want that kind of life. But my dad was different. He was always happy, never in bad. And even on his most stressful days, he always wore a smile. For the past few days, I've heard countless stories about my dad, and wala akong na-encounter na bad one. He had no flaws as a person, and I'm sure my family would agree with me when I say that I wouldn't want to change anything about his life. Only that may protect him. Lahat naman tayo madadaanan yung ganito na scenario sometime in our lives. Pero sadly, medyo nang-aga lang. Mahirap man tanggapin ito, but we just need to find peace in knowing that he was loved and appreciated by so many, which is clear by the amount of people who visited him and paid their respects for the past few days. During the time he was diagnosed with CMS and with his continuous treatments, he never lost confidence in himself. Even he was already sick and tired, he never lost his compassion for the people. To the point na sabihin ko na si Daddy na Daddy masyado mo nang pinabago sa inyo for helping others. Magtira ka naman sa sarili mo, please. Well, kasi kami talaga patang ni Daddy sa barkada lang. Pero knowing him, he never listened to me. Pero at one point, na-realize ko na helping others was his source of strength to fight the battle that he was facing. Hindi lang kami yung pamilya niya ang motivation niya para lumaban, kundi kayong lahat. And for that, I'm very grateful to everyone who's been a part of that life. And I know that if he were still with us today, he would tell all of you how blessed he felt to know you all. In his 15 years of service, I've watched him grow into a man for others, and a man that I'm proud to call my dad. My dad was originally, my dad was supposed to run for barangay. Ayun. Pero nung parating na yung Friday, and hindi pa rin siya magaling, and we were still at Makati Med. He asked me a favor kung ako na lang ako. And nagbiyan na yung lahat. Then, pinag-isipan ko talaga ito. Pero for him, gagawin ko lahat para maging session. So sabi ko, okay, ako na lang Daddy. And when I filed my candidacy for barangay captain of Mangulo, I asked my dad for some advice. So first some advice. Then he said, treat the people that you serve as your family. Talagaan mo sila. These are the words that I will always make sure to live by for the rest of my life. And that was the last advice that I gave before he passed away. And I hope I can practice it well enough to make my father and my family proud. all that you really want is to be like your dad when you get older. Now, I still feel the same way. And although I wish we could have spent more time together, though I wish I could ask you for advice one more time, I'd be happy enough to just continue your legacy so that everyone here could feel your presence forever. It was a long fight for us, Dad. But we really fought well. And to everyone, we were all part of Dad's battle. So thank you for being here with us today. And especially to the city government of Bigan. Yaman ang taon na rin niya. Ito rin ni Daddy na anak, kapsat, hindi siya dadayo. Gone too soon, but the memory of you will always be in our hearts. We love you, Kapag si JB. We miss you so much.
Nueva Segovia Consortium of Cooperatives. Di kooperatiba ano bayagin ng sesarili, kadang di Ilocano iti amyanan Luzon. Di kooperatiba ang magpapaay ka serbisyo, benepisyo, ken mangisakit karili empleyado, ken miyembro na. Di Nueva Segovia Consortium of Cooperatives, muna NSCC, ket adon tinatulungan na. Babayin medit na mayat alangin langin, ken kooperasyon, dagiti miyembro, ken mangimatmaton. Adon tinaturoasan ti kooperatiba. Adupay dagiti nainayon ang kasbek, akas ti NSCC Farm, Chicharon Processing Facility, Macro Laboratory, kastameten ti NSCC Plaza, ken NSCC Business Center. Isungan niya pelang ter orayam makikaptingkan iti kadakilan a kooperatiba iti probinsya. Di Nueva Segovia Consortium of Cooperatives, suma na NSCC, imatmatunan na daytoy ni Dr. Gibina Kenny.
Problema yu kadi iti panangalat ti student driving permit, renewal iti lisensya ngagmaneho, ken panang-upgrade iti restriction code dagiti lisensyayo. Solbaren dagiti nga problema yo iti RX Driving School. Ti RX Driving School ket accredited iti LTO ng eskwelaan amang ipaay kadagiti sumaganad. TDC wenno theoretical driving course. Kasapulan daytoy kadagiti mangalat ti student permit. PDC wenno practical driving course